So a lot of these artists, they think that my music is up on streaming platforms. That's not a product that people can buy. They can't buy it. I had a bank account since I was 5 years old. That means that you know nothing.
It's a boy. We're doing it. What up, your boys? We're doing it. And shit, man. And today, we have the one and only, the GOAT, Nota, Baloyi.
I'm doing my 6-point check. How do you do the 6-point check?
You check here, and check, I think, here, ne?
Seatbelt.
And seatbelt, yeah. But the guy's not in motion, guys, so don't worry. Don't be like we are doing. Yeah, but yeah, man, today we have Nota, Baloyi. How you doing? How you doing?
I know, I'm good, man. I'm just a bit tired, but I'm good.
But let me not say. Before you go anywhere, I just want your take on a few things. Do you know Cruzafic? Do you know Jaden?
I know of him.
Yeah, do you know the guy who's fighting with Jade, the boy who always speaks about Cruzafic? You mind? Damn.
Is he on TikTok?
Yeah, it's on TikTok.
I don't watch TikTok, man. I don't know anything that's on TikTok.
Nah?
I'm not on TikTok. Like, I've got an account, but it's just so that I can store my handle. I don't TikTok.
You don't have TikTok at all?
I don't TikTok.
Would you, because yesterday, Hotshot Aaron did a stream with Jaden. So basically, Jaden always speaks about how, like, Cruzafic has been an upcoming...
Saul's taking your parking spot.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
There's no... Either way, there's no shade.
It's bigger than us. It's fine. Let's leave it.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's bigger than us.
Yeah, so tell me, I want to know, would you start streaming?
I could.
Is it?
Yeah, maybe I could. But I don't think I'd be a streamer. I could stream for the sake of streaming.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be a streamer.
What do you mean you won't be a stream? So you'd stream where necessary, basically?
I take part in streams. It's like the same way I do with podcasting. I'm a guest podcaster.
You don't want to be like
a podcaster.
A podcaster straight. Oh shit.
I don't want to be a streamer. I don't want to be a podcaster. I don't want to be a content creator. I don't want to be any of those things.
Nah, I feel that, but I feel like you'd be like a dope ass like streamer.
I know. You know who told me that?
Yeah.
Thomas Gumete.
Who's Thomas Gumete?
You don't know Pap Promotions. He's the guy that he does a lot of TV productions.
I think the name is familiar. Yeah, the name is familiar.
Forever Young, all of those types of shows. They used to do Home Ground with Minnie Lamini as well. I think they're doing a new series. They're even doing a movie. They did a couple movies on EVOD. So yeah, he said, yo, you know what? You would be dope as a streamer. Okay. You know what I mean? Because he's a serious guy. I was like, really? So that's when I was like, damn, he's a serious guy. Like, I don't know why he had to say that, because he's such a serious guy. It's like, I can't take it for granted, but it's not really.
No, not now. So tell me, what's one thing that what's one thing that us content creators right now are sleeping on and we should be doing?
Streaming in real life. In South Africa. Yeah.
I mean, Tefe does it. Hotshot Aaron does it. So Sonabile also does it here and there though. Yeah,
but we need to do more of it. It's summer now. It's the perfect time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like our country's got so much like outside. You know what I mean? People need to be outside more. We're not really inside people. Our lives are lived outside. You know what I mean? And we never get to see that in the content. Our content is always cooped up. Like, look at this guy. He's got his bag. These guys here, they're catching taxis. Those guys are walking out in the streets. That's real life. That's being lived. That's how life is lived in South Africa. You know what I mean? Most people live like this.
Yeah.
You understand? So if you're streaming, you're not living real life like people live. You know what I mean? So if you're streaming, it needs to be part of your real life. Your real life is not you sitting in a room. We've never even had a serious gaming culture in South Africa. So even the gaming streaming never really popped off. You know what I mean? Because we don't have the real gamer culture in this country. We don't have the bandwidth for online games. Most people don't have fast enough internet to play online games and all that type of stuff.
But are you blaming it on...
Data is expensive as well in this country. Another thing is that people need to consider, data is expensive in this country. So the way this country works is that we are a rich country according to the cell phone network providers. So they can make more money out of South Africa than they can out of other countries. So they charge us for the discounts that they give them.
Ooh. So they give like all those telecommunications?
In Tanzania, 1 gig of data is 5 rand.
Serious?
You understand what I'm saying? So if you're buying like 100 rand, that's how much? 20 gigs.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
100 rand is 20 gigs.
That's
You understand what I'm saying? You're streaming, you're out there.
I'm doing everything basically.
That's why we're suffering.
Yeah.
So we need to get to the content space. You know, a little bit more. See,
Yeah.
look at these guys. It's leather seats, Chief, leather seats. A new car smell.
But now I get you, man. I get you. And in terms of music, because you told us, because I want to ask you from all the different aspects of entertainment.
Yeah, like even the streaming of music, that is dead. Like people need to start selling vinyls or selling cassettes or selling CDs or stuff like that. Like your fans need to support you by downloading your music on iTunes. If your fans are not downloading on iTunes, they're not your fans.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, think about it. It takes a lot of investment to make this content or to make music or whatever. Your real fans need to be able to support you with their money. If you're a DJ and you only play in clubs, your fans never pay to see you. So you don't actually have fans.
Yeah.
The club might be packed, but those people didn't pay to come see you. You understand?
But I mean, they paid me a rate to play.
The club paid you.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the club is your client. How many people run the club or own it? It's 3 or 4 guys, right? So those are your fans. You got 3 or 4 fans, not the 500 people in the club.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The club owners are your fans. That's why you got bookings.
Oh.
You understand what I'm saying? But if you're a real G like Java, you're not performing for club owners.
Yeah, he did. When we were doing a tour last year, Java was doing like a tour. Theaters sold out everywhere.
Thousands of people.
Who else can do that in SA?
Quite a few people. They're just not doing it.
DJ Maporisa?
He can do that, yeah.
Nesty C?
Yeah, he can do that.
Aries?
Yeah, he can do that.
Cass?
Yeah, he can do that.
Who
There's
else?
lots of people who can do it.
There's a lot. Young Stana?
Well, he can do that. He can.
Yeah.
He's just not doing it.
Yeah.
You understand? He can definitely do it, and he's just not doing it. There's a lot of artists that can do it, but you know, for me, it's like Young Stana should have been doing it even more. You know what I mean? It takes an investment. Like, look at you now, right? You made this car into part of your equipment, right?
Yeah.
So that you don't have to pay tax.
Yeah.
You understand? Obviously, you know. So also you don't have to pay tax on your expenses on the car. You know what I mean? You can at least
say it's a studio.
It's part of it, whatever. It is a studio.
Yeah.
It is a studio. You know, you're recording. You know, you're doing something. It takes an investment, so you need to be able to have your customers pay for a product. You've got your Archer.
Yeah.
That's a product that they can pay for, that they can buy, you know, to support you. So a lot of these artists, they think that, my music is up on streaming platform. That's not a product that people can buy. They can't buy it. If Apple Music closes tomorrow, they can't listen to you.
Yeah.
Let's say Apple Music deletes your song tomorrow.
It's chai.
It's chai for you. Your career is dead.
Nah.
You understand? So that's it. An AI artist steals your Spotify profile, and then now what?
It's chai.
It's chai.
You remember you once told me, and people would think you are lying. You once told me, I think beginning of last year, you are like, next year niggas will be making music and we'll be having songs of about AI. Last year, bro, even if maybe last year even.
Before we shot that episode.
Yeah,
we shot
before.
yeah, I told you.
A long time ago, Nota said, watch it. Next year, niggas will be making music
I didn't
of
only
AI.
say to you, I went around the entire province of Gauteng.
Yeah.
I spoke at Attridgeville, at Attridgeville Library by Sourceville Center. I went to Davidton. I went to Heidelberg. I went to what's this place by Randfontein? It begins with a C. Carltonville.
Yeah.
I went to Carltonville. I went to Soweto. I went and I spoke at halls, at public gatherings with Alexandra here, as well. It was sponsored by the Gauteng provincial government, you know, the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture and Basic Education. And I spoke to artists, creatives, and all these people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For already, this was 2 years ago, so 2024. You know what I mean? I was already doing all that speaking work and telling people about the coming AI boom and the fact that when AI starts getting its act together, it's gonna be making so many songs. You and your whole entire homies and the whole entire Amapiano scene, every single producer that's got a studio will never be able to compete with the amount of output that'll be there.
Yeah.
And you'll never be able to tell people, right? that they shouldn't like this AI music. They'll like it. So the first thing that we needed to do was to drive the sentiment. You know what I mean? To introduce there's two different types of music. There's either AI music and human-made music, and you need to decide as a listener, who am I supporting?
Yeah.
Am I supporting the resistance, or am I supporting the AI?
Yeah.
You understand? So that was the only way we could resist. So people are now debating it. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Now,
do you think it's too late?
Well, either way, as long as there's a resistance, then the real artists will thrive. But they'll only thrive if people are paying to see them. You understand what I'm saying? If people are not buying tickets to your shows, right, and you're only performing at clubs, soon the AI guy is going to be the guy that's booked at the club.
For sure.
And then you won't have any bookings because you're not selling tickets to your shows.
For sure.
You understand what I'm saying? So Java will be around. He'll be fine. He doesn't matter. Java's fans don't give a damn about AI. They're not buying tickets to go see an AI. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna go buy Java's project, and it is what it is. So that's what people should be looking for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sell tickets to your events. I mean, Spreading Humors did that.
Yeah.
You understand? Remember when you guys announced your tour? I was like, yo, dog, this is the biggest thing. You're like doing some real things. So now you guys gotta have a bigger tour now. You know what I mean? You gotta go to more places. You gotta inspire more people. I mean, that's the thing that differentiates you from all these other young people. Apart from the fact that you guys have got the most advertisers on your show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you guys are setting the blueprint for that space.
Yeah.
Now, okay, fine. The streaming is the new frontier. So now you need to look at, okay, how do we adapt whatever we're doing in the podcasting space so that we are also in the forefront when when it blows up, because it's gonna blow up. It's blowing up.
So tell me, when you met Speed, what is the dynamic of the team? How does the team look like?
It's a tight team. It can fit in a Viano.
So who does what?
Well, he's got his two bodyguards, right? He's got his two cameramen. He's got his director and his manager.
Yeah. Damn. The whole squad, man.
It's a team of 7.
So that's how they move.
That's the tight unit, and then obviously there's other people in the other parts of the team that do everything else. Yeah.
Oh no, dope. So I could note you have a lot of stories that like you told people, and most people don't believe them. I wanna know what's one story that people still don't believe and is the truth.
I don't know.
Oh, what's one thing that people get wrong about you? Yeah.
I don't know. By now they should know. By now. I don't know, man.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Oh yes, here's one thing. You know what I mean? I'm a very loving person.
Yeah.
That people don't understand. You know what I mean? And so, I'm very quick to assess energies as well, because I'm a loving person. So I love to give love. So I love to give love when I know it will be reciprocated and appreciated at the same time. So I feel like people don't know how to accept love. They don't know how to accept genuine concern, right? And they don't know how to discern that, and then that makes them have a misjudgment about me. But other than that, you know what I mean? I'm a loving person. I try my best to be kind. I'm not a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a pushover. I'm not to be taken advantage of.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a good person, and that's it.
No, that's dope. Also, one thing that I think people don't know, you might also not know it. I just observed. So one thing I know that it's
like
hot.
The aircon, yeah. Like the air conditioning, as I believe.
It's hot, ne?
Sorry guys for the air conditioning sound, if in case it blows.
It's fine.
Auto.
It's too.
Auto. It's too loud.
It's too loud, ne?
It's too loud.
You don't have to switch it off. Just put it here.
Oh.
It's still on, and
okay, cool.
Yeah. So one thing I realized is that you have an eye for new talent. That's one thing I know. Like when someone is coming up, you are one of those guys who, guys, look up for this guy. In the next 2 years, he'll be running it. Yeah. So who are the top 3 guys? Let me not say 5 because I don't want you to think too much. Top 3 guys that we should say and why we should look up to and say, you know what, this guy's gonna be up there.
Yo, hey, it's still fresh in the year. You
Yeah.
know?
But I know you have some.
Like right now, yo, you know, it's really tough. There's so many new guys, right? That's it on.
Do you remember where we were at? Let me hear if you can remember. Who are the kids that are coming up now?
Yeah, the kids that are coming up now. Oh damn, we're recapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was at the same place. About the kids that are coming up. Look, there's lots of kids that are coming up now.
Yeah.
I'm just not too tapped in on all the kids that are coming up now.
Okay, just tell me the ones that you like you are aware right now of.
Damn, man. You see, I don't know if they're coming up now or if they came up.
Okay, well, your favorites. Say your favorite at least. But when I say favorites, maybe it's gonna leave out other people, so I don't like that also.
No, I can't name names.
Yeah.
Like you see the guys from the Dwellers.
Ooh.
Those guys, they're coming up.
Funny enough, speaking about callers, tell me here, ne? I always wondered, and this is me just wondering, how do they split their booking fees?
I don't know. They split up into smaller groups, I guess. What's going on?
I mean, they're like 10. Ne?
There's 10 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you just need to make a bigger pie. That's it. Just make a bigger pie. You know, when people like worry about how you're gonna split the money, it's because you don't have enough money yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're worried about splitting the money, you haven't made enough money.
Fair. Fair.
So you shouldn't be worried about splitting the money. What you should be worried about is making more money. So how do we get access to more money? You know what I mean? That way there's more to share either way.
Oh, okay. Cause I always wondered, or like, now it's like 10 niggas come to the club, the riders, whatever, it's not a problem. But when money comes, cause I realize when it comes to like in our industry or maybe music industry, money is the main thing that always makes people to like fight. It's not
women. Women are the biggest reason why men fight. There's no other bigger reason. Men will forgive each other over money.
Nah?
Yeah, men. How long have you had a friend who's owed you for like 6 years? He's owed you for 6 years, but it's like, forget that he owes me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you still drink with him even though he owes you money and stuff like that. But when it comes to women,
yeah. So recently, I said this on the previous episode. So, but because you always analyze things, I wanted to know. Tell me. So I said, this is what I was charging.
Yeah. It's wireless. It's an airline. Airline.
Yeah. So I said, PC and Justin 99's careers are way flyer now than when they were a group.
Like I see Justin 99 now.
Yeah. Like
I don't see PC the same way I used to see PC. You know what I mean? I think PC doesn't read enough books.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at Jay-Z, if you look at what he was rapping about when he did his first album at the first stage, and what he was rapping about on, let's say, Watch the Throne, it's completely different things. You know what I mean? He's rapping about events. He's rapping about characters in the beginning. In the end, he's rapping about philosophies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, he's much broader.
But I would like to disagree because I see him with this Mark Zuckerberg song.
No. Dog, Scott's Mapuma is much more profound than PC.
Fair.
Molegeni. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you sing the song, it sounds stupid. But when you're experiencing the Mbolegeni guy, or when you are the Mbolegeni guy, you're like, ish, damn, this is real, man.
Nah, I really need like a young 5 clipper.
And then, but you already borrowed 3 clipper from your other friend already. So, ish, and then you're gonna need, you need to borrow 1 stinner from this guy, If I borrow a stinner, I pay this guy his 3 clipper, I pay this guy another 3 clipper, I keep 4 clipper. Okay, sharp. Then I try and hustle. Maybe I can get 2 stinner, and then I pay everyone off, and then I make it back, and then I can pay this guy his 1 stinner back. You know what I mean? Like, that's life. You understand? So that's the thing. So I just think that if PC, you're just sitting there just reading like books on broader things, you'd have more profound things to rap about.
Yeah, because I always feel like a lot of people can learn a lot of things from you, but because of how you always take out things, and people sometimes laugh, but they don't know. Some of my knowledge, and this is something I always say, and people think some of my knowledge I draw it from you, but because of how you say things, sometimes I'm like, this guy, and people will think, nah, Nota is wilding, you know. Like for example, some of the stories that you say, or you said you borrowed your parents' money when you were 5 years old.
No, I didn't say I borrowed the money.
What did you say?
No, I said I had a bank account since I was 5 years old. My parents opened a bank account for me.
You never said you borrowed your parents' money?
No, I didn't. No, that was like, let's just say we invested as a family into turning our family home from a single-story house into a double-story mansion. Yeah, now we've got a double-story mansion at home. That's all that matters. You understand what I'm saying?
How were you involved?
Let's just say I was part of it. You know what I mean? I made it a double-story.
You?
Yeah.
How old were you when you did that?
I guess what's now probably like 31.
You were 31?
31, 32. And then now the house is being finished. My sister's making sure that it's finished. So, you know, it's like teamwork, family work. And now the house we grew up in is now a mansion. You understand?
Oh.
And it's still in the north.
Oh.
You understand? Like, we're not renovating somewhere in the work home or something.
What does
It's because it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. We have to tell the truth.
I can still build a mansion in Lubachom. Guys, don't get it.
Yes, but it's very easy to do that.
Very easy for
It's
sure.
very easy to do that.
But it's not
easy to do
enough.
in 4 ways. Yeah, understand what I'm saying?
Nota, you've been having money, no?
No, I haven't been having money. You understand? I just grew up in the suburbs, so I had access to people who've got money, so I could see how money works. That's it. You know what I mean? Or how rich people live. You understand? But I'm a self-made man, dog. Everything I have, I had on my own.
And how you work for your shit.
Yeah, I work for my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it.
What's one lesson that Nota Baloyi has? Because it seems like you've learned a lot of lessons, but what's one lesson that has made you to become... This is the last question, by the way. And guys, thank you so much for watching. But what's one lesson that you've learned and that made you to be who you are right now, today?
Well, the one lesson that anyone should learn is that you know nothing. And therefore, you should constantly be learning. So I'm always in the pursuit of knowledge. And another thing is that I don't believe in God. I know God. There's a difference.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You'll find that out on the next episode.
No, but wait,
Dragon Ball Z. No. You have to figure it out.
Hey, Nota, shout out.